Okay, and we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another stream. I hope you're all doing fantastic. As always, 140 of you right now watching live. That's awesome. Welcome on this fine Friday evening or day, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world, of course. It's good to see you all here. Samuel AR, Karen, Burrito Boy, what's up? Welcome, Dan Aviation, Captain Ruben, Sapple, good to see you back here. GHAZB, TRC Jetty, Epic Aviation, Susie Q, what's up? Welcome back to the stream. Today we are flying from, excuse my pronunciation, Puerto, if that's how you pronounce it. I'm not Spanish, so I do apologize. I don't have that tongue roll, so I can't really pronounce the departure airport for today. But to keep it simple, we're flying from, as you can see, it's below me right here. We're flying from this airport to Mexico City. And I don't think it's actually going to be that busy of an arrival today. So I would say, of course, expect delays like usual. But I don't think it's going to be as bad. Reason being, the departure airport for today is actually relatively small, which will essentially rate limit the amount of aircraft which can depart this airport during the start of this stream, for example. There's a limit of aircraft which can spawn here, and you'll only be able to spawn in if you would like to spawn in once the gate is actually clear. So when I push back, for example, someone will be able to spawn at my gate. So that should actually hopefully help with the departure flow today, because you know it can get quite busy during these events, and we don't like sitting at the back of a line by a runway for 30 to 45 minutes after the stream starts. So it should be a good one. I'm not going to talk for too long, just in case we do end up getting stuck in some sort of massive line, but I don't think that'll be the case. As you can see, if we just pan around here, quite a small airport, limited parking spaces. We should have runway 22 for departure today. Yes, it looks like we have 22. I believe the ATIS was still saying 22. It looks like an aircraft's taxiing up to 22 anyway. So we're flying east, departing 22, flying east towards Mexico City on the ILS 23 left when we get there. So pretty simple flight, to be honest with you. Looking at a flight time today of around 1 hour. Of course, that could change due to being vectored, or there could be delays on arrival into Mexico City. But around 1 hour we could expect for the flight time today, cruising at flight level 330, which is 33,000 feet at Mach 0.78. So standard sort of cruising speed for the 737, and a relatively decent altitude. Why aren't you flying to Panama? Reason being, Panama is actually quite far away, limited on time. That would make for a 3-hour stream or so, and of course starting at 6 p.m. my time would make for a very late stream. So we won't be flying that long for today. But of course, when we stream anyway, generally speaking, when we do 1 hour routes, they tend to turn into about 2-hour streams. So I always have to add an extra hour onto what the flight time actually is. So we have a relatively long stream today anyway, and a really decent one. It's the best sort of length really for a stream, and I found that out on my own channel and on this channel as well. You don't want to go for too long because it can get really, really boring during the cruise phase, and there's nothing to really talk about. So let's keep it lively, keep it active, and do a short hop, about 440 miles. And of course, we can watch some landings and land hopefully smooth. Dan Aviation, welcome to First Officer. Thank you very much for becoming a channel member. If you're interested in becoming a channel member, links in the description. Everything you need to know is in the description. Any work in progress photos? There's none today. There was supposed to be, but there's not going to be, unfortunately. So I do apologize about that, but we'll do a giveaway instead. How about that? We'll do a giveaway instead. The Panama Canal is not in Mexico. Correct. Just for those wondering, Panama Canal is the general name of this Friday night flight in general. Just to avoid the confusion there. Is this song glitching out? Or is that just what the song sounds like? No, that's what the song sounds like. Yeah, anyway, no, Panama Canal, sorry, is just the general name for the Friday night flight, and this Friday night flight does include Mexican airports, so we are just flying from the Mexican ones today. And of course, feel free to join. There's a Ryanair behind us. Lovely stuff. I don't think there's actually a ground frequency. Let's get the aircraft started up really quickly. Let's not waffle for too long, because that's very easy to do. We'll get the aircraft boosted up. Flight plan's already done. Altitude's already put in. The weight and balance is already as it should be. So we'll be looking at quite a quick departure today. There we go. Aircraft's booting up. I'll try to read the chat a lot more once we're in the air, of course. I haven't flown to Mexico in quite a while. The last time we flew here was a couple months back now, I believe, from Mexico to somewhere else. Aviator Z, what's up? Welcome, Bruce. What's going on? Dan might not be pushing for a while. The issue is with this airport, I don't think there's a ground frequency. That should be fine. Once these aircraft clear, we'll push and start. It shouldn't be too long of a wait, as mentioned. There's limited gates here, which is quite ideal, to be honest with you. But all good. All good. I have Finland. What's up? Welcome. Something Wong, welcome to the stream. Yes, you should be fine. I'm monitoring the airport. Awesome. Thank you, Bruce. Appreciate it. I've just noticed that the moderator names are usually all blue, but instead you just have a blue sort of cog icon next to your name now. Noah, welcome to the stream. Aero Mexico 737-700 for today. Okay. Let's tune to the ATIS while we wait. I've already listened to it, but of course, for the sake of the stream, we'll listen to it again anyway. How did you react when England government lifted the COVID restrictions? Have they been lifted? I'm going to be honest, I haven't really paid much attention to the restrictions by the government at the moment. I've just been going by wearing a face mask and sanitizing my hand, because that's what it's been for the last however long anyway. But if they've been lifted, cool. Nice. Time to book a flight, right? They lifted everything? Did they actually? So you're saying I wore a mask in a shop today for no reason? Wait, what? I have to look into this. I pay no attention to Boris Johnson anymore, to be honest with you. Oh, okay. Interesting. No masks anymore. Okay, I can throw mine in the bin. Hopefully we can push and start. Let's have a look behind us here. Okay, maybe we're going to be stuck here for a while. I should have spawned in a more ideal place, shouldn't I? A remote stand or something so we could get out of here quickly. No more vaccines and people can go anywhere they want? Is Samuel AR? Really? It doesn't make very much sense, to be honest with you. Toby, we'll try and push back as quick as we can here. We've just got some aircraft around us, so... information Delta, departing 22. All good. Let's just tune into the Unicom here. And then tune into Tower when we get close to the runway. That's insane. I didn't realize that the restrictions were being lifted. I'll look into that. $195 people watching live right now. What's up? Nearly 200 and 100 likes already on the stream. Awesome stuff. Thank you very much. Looks like we have some room. Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll try to push into this gap here. Aviation X, what's up? Gonzo, thank you very much for waiting. Lee's Aviation, welcome to the stream. Progressive taxi. Unfortunately, we can't get progressive taxi instructions because there's actually no ground frequency. So that's it looks like another aircraft's also pushing back behind us here. Let's just wait a second here. Just very quickly, I would just like to put it out there. If you'd like the stream to go ahead, then ideally it'd be okay if I could fly. Otherwise, we'll be sitting here and we won't go anywhere. So, just some common sense. Dan, do you like the 757? Yes, I really like the 757. I know some people have their opinions on it, but I think it's a really cool plane. We could have flown it today, to be honest with you, but the 737 was an ideal choice. I was trying to match this flight to the real-world flight, and the 737 flies this route in real life, so... Hi, Finland, I'm good, thank you.
Delta 490, taxiing to runway 22.
Dun, 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 dun. Harry, welcome to the stream. 10 flights away from the expert server. Awesome stuff. When's my next stream? If you're referring to my channel, Harry, I know I haven't streamed very much on my own channel recently, but hopefully in the next few days and next week or something like that. I've been relatively busy in real life anyway, and of course doing work here at Infinite Flight. Just keeping on top of things so I don't get caught behind with any work. Just being proactive, really, and just trying my best to keep going. Okay, American 18 seems to be taxiing now. We'll go ahead and push back in the gap that gets created here. I believe this 737, Aeromexico 737, is waiting for us to push and start, by the looks of it. Look at the line for departure. Yep, it's already getting quite busy. But the good thing is, there's not very many arrivals. Well, there's no arrivals, to be honest with you. So it should be a flowing departure. We shouldn't have to worry about anybody landing or anything like that. So I wouldn't worry too much about the line, to be honest with you. Guys, remember right of way rules. Thanks, said Susie Q. Yeah, of course. Are there any sneak peeks? Not today, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and... Okay, I was about to stop my push, but the American stopped again. I'm not too sure what's going on here. Okay, let's push. Who is this waiting for us? Something Wong, thank you very much. Appreciate it very much. Let's go a little bit wide here. How are the audio levels before we go too far into the stream, actually? It's always good to get some feedback, of course. There we go. Start with engine 1. Like this. And of course, now that I've pushed back, somebody's welcome to spawn in the gate that I was just parked in. Let's just stop the pushback there so we don't put the APU into the flight deck of that other 737 behind us. Engine 1 starting up. The 737 in front's also now sinking into... Yes, nice. It just melted in front of us. Nice, good stuff. Sounds and visuals good. Thank you, Craig. Appreciate it. Salty Dylan, welcome to the stream. Okay, right. Let's start engine 2. Trim can go to 20. Lots of pushbacks happening right now. The 737 got stuck in quicksand, said Jamie. Yeah. Right, okay. Let's have a look around here. Just need to taxi up then right a little bit and straight towards the runway. And now it's taxi to runway 22. We'll use flaps use flaps 5 for today, actually. What's going on here? I mean, there's no ground frequency, so it's actually kind of hard to moderate. I didn't know this. I didn't realize that there wasn't a ground frequency, which is causing quite a mess, to be honest with you. But we'll try and live with it here. There's a guitar A350 here. Very nice, very nice. Jason Hill, welcome to the stream. It has an A350. Realism at its finest. APU can come off now. We don't need the APU. I'm going to slowly creep forward here. G Fuel in front of us should begin their taxi, I'd imagine, very soon. Gonzo to the left. There we go. Awesome stuff. We're now rolling. We should. Yep, we're just clear of that 737's APU, which is just fine. Going to be quite a nice. Where are we going? Mexico City. Just a message from Bruce in the chat. Supposedly people aren't following rules at the moment. A friendly reminder from Bruce and myself. Please do follow rules, otherwise you will be reported. And it's not like we... Honestly, and I mean, I've done it a couple of times. I don't like reporting people, but of course, if you're not adhering to server rules and making the experience unfair for everybody around you, then that's what the system's actually there for. So just play your part and follow the rules on the server, and just be mindful of the others around you, who are also, of course, paying for a subscription. Otherwise, you're just making it a misery for them. But there we go. I love the flight deck of the 737. Any sneak peek today? No, not today. There was supposed to be, but there's a few issues there, so we won't be doing a sneak peek today. Apologies. We'll do a giveaway instead. Oh, it's Captain Cameron in front of us. Oh yeah, G Fuel, of course. Realism has been thrown out the window for this flight. Absolutely. Flying the 737. What's the speed for today? Mark .78. Very nice and quiet event today. Yeah, I mean, Haddy, you could say it's quiet. I mean, you could say it's quiet. It's a very hectic, small airport. Of course, if we were to like have flown from Porto or so, not Porto, Panama, sorry. It'd be a lot busier, and that's actually the nice thing about using a small airport. Of course, it's going to get quite congested. The line's going to be a little long, but when you limit the amount of gates where people can spawn, it tends to make for a little bit of a quieter departure airport, a little bit less traffic. So it was quite a good choice. MJP, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully we can continue our taxi shortly. Infinite Flight, I fell over today, smashed my face, so I went home early. It really hurt. Part of my lip is swollen, my tooth is chipped, and my nose and chin have been hurt, as well as have blood. 𝗖𝗛𝗡𝗃, I hope you're okay. Hopefully you can recover from that. Have a speedy recovery. That sounds really, really painful. I can't say I've ever fallen over on my face, but I can imagine that's, yeah, a lot of pain. How many planes are in front of you? Quite a few. There's quite a few planes, but the departure seems to be... There's a couple of aircraft that have already taken off, so it's flowing. There's no arrivals, which is a good thing. Hopefully it can just be takeoff after takeoff after takeoff, so things should speed up. When will you fly Air Canada? Epic Aviation, when we fly within Canada, most likely for a Friday night flight or something. Or an event, a flash flight, whatever. Still no ground. Yeah, there's definitely not a ground frequency at this airport, which is a shame. FVP, what's up? Welcome to the stream. It's the expert server today. Somebody said, please fly to Paris, Dan. Olga 23. One day we will. It's quite a big airport, so it can cater to quite a lot of aircraft. So it's not actually a bad choice for a stream flight. Aviator Hattie, congratulations! You're passing your ATC test. Awesome stuff. Glad to hear it. Wake turbulence during departure is going to be rough. Yeah. How long is the flight? Gaming Kid, good question. For those joining and wondering how long this flight is, we're looking at about an hour flight time today. But it could be a little bit longer than that, depending on if we get vectored on arrival and all of that good stuff. But we'll see. We'll see. About an hour. About an hour. Which should make this a 2-hour stream or something. XY Magic, what's up? Welcome. Can you please fly to South Africa? Yes, we can actually, soon. We can soon. Here we go. Just rolling forwards here. Did you see the news about the 5G struggles? I did. I did see the news about the 5G stuff. Your average gamer, welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the channel. ATC when Dan is live. Oh no. Oh, okay. Also, oh no. I wasn't looking. I nearly crashed. Let's ignore that, right? Let's ignore that. Flight level for today, Infinite Flight Finland is flight level 330, 33,000 feet. Emirates cancelled lots of flights because of 5G. It's kind of crazy what 5G can do. I mean, it's supposedly 5G is as powerful as the radiation which a microwave emits, which is kind of crazy. If you walk past a 5G post thing, let's just give way to this Viva. Nice. A wing. Somebody just taxied into us. It's crazy to think that a 5G station is essentially as powerful as a microwave, and you could walk past it and cook yourself, right? Not quite. That wouldn't happen, by the way, but it's crazy to think that it can be like that. That stuff's powerful, right? Oh, no. Is that the old flight deck for the 737? You're the best YouTuber. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. There's going to be a lot of pushing in line. All I can suggest is obviously don't break the rules of the expert server, but if you see a space to taxi into, just try and sort of like slot into the traffic and just make things flow. Don't hold up the line or anything like that. Just like I'm doing now. I see the opportunity here, so I'm going to slip in this gap here and let this aircraft go ahead. Pilot 1209, what's up? Oh, tower is active. Been tuned to this frequency. Okay, we don't need tower. We'll stay. I mean, we can actually stay on tower, to be honest with you. We don't need ground anymore. But I'm new here. You seem cool. Thank you very much. Welcome, Pilot 1209. Welcome to the channel. Okay, here we are. Here we are. Aero Mexico 435. Thank you very much for giving way to me there. Okay, I'd say we'll probably be on the ground for the next 5 minutes at the most, really. Shouldn't be too long until we're airborne. Been live now for 20... Time actually flies when you're having fun. No pun intended. But actually, like, when you stream, I guess, like, you wouldn't really understand what I'm saying because I don't think everybody here streams, but time goes ridiculously quick when you're on the streaming end. Ray, what's up? Welcome. Donations aren't supported on the live streams. Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Alkaline Boom 49 Aviation. Yes, they're not supported. If you would like to support the AOPA Foundation's You Can Fly program, then of course you can become a channel member. We make zero profit on this channel, and the revenue generated by channel memberships goes directly to AOPA Foundation's You Can Fly program. So.
Speedbird 1 Super. Mike Alpha Romeo Charlie India. Contact Velardo approach on 119er.0.
When's the next Chaotic Casual server stream? Chaotic Casual server stream. I like that. That's a good title, actually. Chaotic Casual server stream. I like that. Galactic Asia Aviation. And soon, possibly, maybe we can do that. I'm not too sure about this channel. We like to keep it nice and neat and professional here, but maybe we can go absolutely crazy and wild on my own channel. ATC sent me the wrong way. Are you sure about that? There's no ground frequency. Where did you get the wall sticker? Good question. I get asked this quite a lot, actually. The wall sticker? I don't know. That's the answer to that one. I got it a long time ago. Just from some online pilot store thing. I don't really know the name. It was some Instagram account. Hello?
Arrow Laces 945. Runway 22. Cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 22. Arrow Laces 945. Speedbird 1 Super. Contact Velardo approach on 119er.0.
Okay, let's continue our taxi here. Tarek Aviation, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Hello to the 230 people watching live right now. Exterior camera, Aviation Megastore. No, it wasn't that. That doesn't ring a bell. That doesn't ring a bell. Exterior view. Yeah, Delta. Not good. It's probably a good time to mention that I know it's very exciting to be in the frame of the camera. I get that, and I've been there before with streams in the past. When I wasn't a streamer, I used to want to be the center of attention when it comes to being on the streamer's screen or whatever. And I understand. I get the rush of that, and I get that it's really exciting and really cool to see yourself on the stream. But of course, that doesn't mean taxi through people and ruin the experience for others. I'm sure you'll get the chance eventually.
Ready for departure at runway 22. Departing ease.
Do you have any ideas to make my room more plain-ish? I like that, Lander Gaming. Maybe some aircraft models. Maybe add some floating shelves to your walls with model aircraft stood on them. That's adding planes to your room, right? Or, this is one thing I actually done when I was younger, when I was about 10 years old. I had fishing line. So fishing line is very clear. You can very, very barely see it, actually. And I made like fishing line hooks on like my ceiling of my room, and I put the aircraft fuselage like through the hooks and had like loads of aircraft hanging from my ceiling, literally the entire way around my room, which is really cool.
Air Force 490.
Gustavo Diaz Tower, Aero Mexico 795, ready for departure at runway 22, departing straight out.
Aero Mexico 795. Line up and wait runway 22. Gustavo Diaz Tower. Reunion 225 flight of 2 is...
Just wanted to say that this isn't your fault, but I got a level 2 violation for being at the gate that said I was too close to an aeroplane. Infinite posts. I'm sorry to hear that. Of course, to everybody watching the stream and everybody taking part in this event, if you do ever encounter being reported on the expert server and you feel like it was reported wrongly, you didn't deserve the violation or anything like that, contact ATC Appeals on the forum, and there is, of course, a chance of your violation being reported. I'm not saying it will be reported, because if you have done something wrong, then it's not going to be taken away. But 9 times out of 10, maybe not, maybe all of the time, right? I feel like you have to send. I think you do have to send your replay file over to the person reviewing your violation to see if you've done anything wrong or not. Savio, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How do you stream your iPads or phone onto your computer screen? This is a question that I get asked a lot, and I would actually really like to make a video regarding this at some point soon. But it's as simple. I mean, you do have to have a setup in general. You need the right equipment to be able to do it. But one of the key pieces of equipment to putting an iPad screen or a phone screen onto a computer is an Elgato capture card.
American 18, line up and wait runway 22.
And of course, when you have the right stuff and you know how to piece it together, it does come together really easily and really nicely when you do it right. Thank you for reading my comments. You're more than welcome. I try my best to read as many comments as I can. Of course, I'll read a lot more once it's in the air. So again, I do apologize if I'm not answering all of your questions and comments and la-di-da in the chat. I'm just trying to focus as well at the same time. I don't like being like one of those creators, right, that doesn't answer comments. I try my best, and on behalf of Infinite Flight as well, I think for community engagement, it's a good thing to do.
American 1A, runway 22, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 22.
2-3 is being used for arrival into Mexico today, which means for fun weather and a mountainous approach. Good stuff. That's fun to hear. Best place to go plane spotting at London Gatwick, Dan. Harry, I would say at the end of runway 8 right. You can stand, like, you can't necessarily park there. The police will tell you to move on. But you can stand there and watch the planes. Which is always really, really fun. There's like a country road that you can drive down and you can see the entire airport from a little bit of a distance. It's always better when the aircraft are landing on 8 right, though, rather than 2-6 left. Right, over to tower in a second then.
Foxtrot uniform Echo Lima, runway 22.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 22. Golf Foxtrot uniform Echo Lima.
Awesome. We are on tower. We stayed on tower. Once this aircraft in front taxis onto the runway, we'll request departure. 22 departing east. 22 departing east. And we'll get ready to send that in just a second here. Okay, right, awesome. Let's stop here and send that message. We could be told to line up and wait. Maybe not, because the aircraft's not doing a rolling takeoff. So it's just gonna... They're also lining up and waiting, so... Are there any work in progress photos today? No, there's not supposed to be, no. Things could change, of course, but as it goes for now, no, there isn't going to be. Let's check final approach. There's no aircraft on final by the looks of it. Awesome, there's an aircraft just out here, Delta, at 5,000 feet, but I feel like we'll get told to take off before then. Line up and wait 22. There we go. So let's taxi onto the runway. Landing lights are on. Now they are, sorry. I thought they were, but they're not.
Aero Laces 1177. Contact Velarda approach on 119.0.
I done a flight the other day from Istanbul to London Gatwick on Infinite Flight, and the winds, if you flew to Istanbul the other day, wow. Like, it was really, really, really windy. Really windy. I nearly crashed on takeoff. I nearly had a big old tail strike, and it wasn't very fun, but I survived. There we go. Should be taken off in just a second.
Alpha Victor
Clear for takeoff. There we go. Strobes coming on. Final calibration here, and away we go.
Takeoff, runway 22, Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November. 𝗠𝗘𝗠𝗕𝗥𝗦𝗛, experimental 427. Ready for
Go to about 91% N1.
Experimental 427. Hold short of runway 22.
holding short runway 22.
What are the winds? Got a tailwind on takeoff. It should be a 0-4 takeoff, but 100 knots.
Gustavo Diaz Tower,
120.
Mach 00
Start pulling back ever so slightly.
Runway 22. Attention all aircraft. Please only request for takeoff when first in line.
And away we go. Gears coming up.
Mike 00 November. Number
Scenery here is amazing. I've never flown here before, so again, it's going to be an interesting one for me and for everybody watching. For all of us flying, actually.
00 November. Thank you. Mike 00 November.
Going to turn the LNAV on now.
Aero Mexico 597. Runway 22.
100 knot tailwind, supposedly. That's going to chop some time off of this flight. Let's bring that nose down now to about 10 degrees. Let that speed increase. Autopilot's engaged. And now we don't have to do anything. That's what we love. There we go. Reducing the flaps here. That was a nice departure, actually. Wasn't too bad. Let's bring that throttle back to about 85%. N1.
Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November. Contact
Vallarta approach on 119.00. Reply handoff, send and switch, and we'll check in IFR. Watching our speed as well. 235 knots. LNAV should turn us left in just a second here. There we go. Check in IFR.
Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November, reveal 3,300.
Do not exceed
There's
Alpha
250.
Victor Delta
Radar
Alpha
contact.
November. Radar contact. Indonesia 6780. Speed at your discretion.
Roger, Indonesia 6.
And there we go.
Aero Mexico
Flying over the mountainous terrain here.
frequency
It's
change.
probably going to be a little bit turbulent, I can imagine.
6780.
Damn, this place is pretty.
Climb and maintain 50
That's quite cool, actually.
Frequency change approved, Aero Mexico 795. Good day.
American 18. Speed at your discretion.
Siren also said 90 knot tailwind.
Foxtrot uniform
That's good, though.
Lima. Speed
Tailwinds are a fun and a great thing.
Aero Mexico 795. Requesting
Aircraft 7 miles ahead.
Roger.
This scenery is insane. I really like it.
Echo Lima.
I might do another flight here soon, just away from our stream, just to take it in even more.
Please check the user guide from the home screen for help using ADC instructions. Aero Mexico 597.
Let's increase our climb rate.
Do not exceed 220 knots.
Do not exceed 220 knots. Aero Mexico 597.
Look at this. Suzy Q's ground speed is 610 knots. This is going to be a really, really quick flight. A really quick flight, actually. But that would make up, of course, we were waiting on the ground for about 38 minutes. So this will make up for that, I guess. A tailwind will really help us in that situation, so...
Golf Foxtrot uniform Echo Lima. Frequency change approved. Good day.
What do you think about the 5G towers? To be honest, I mean, I can't be the only one who thinks this, but I think 5G is a bit over the top, OTT. Like, it's just like... Is it a necessity? No. It's just one of them luxuries that companies think's a good thing to put out there. And I mean, yes, this is like profitable is a good thing for companies to put out in their eyes, but 4G, in all honesty, I don't even have 5G on my phone. 4G is good enough. Like it does. Like I can watch 4K videos on YouTube with 4G. Like, how much more do you need? You know. Minecraft 3799. Welcome to First Officer. Glad to have you here.
Frequency change approved. Golf Foxtrot uniform Echo Lima. Good day. American 18. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Right, let's increase our speed. Then landing lights can come off.
American 18. Good day.
Increase our speed to 295 knots. Where do you live? I live in Kent,
You're in an active
in England.
Please contact
When's the giveaway, Dan? We'll do it just before the top of descent or something. There we go. 295 knots. Increase that climb rate again.
Indonesia 6780. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Yeah, okay, Captain Cameron. Still slightly confused about the Panama Canal title. That, again, for those tuning in and wondering why it says Panama Canal, that is just the general name of this Friday night flight event. Of course, for more information about this event, please visit our community forum, where you'll be able to see everything you need to know about this. On that thread on the forum, the event in general features Mexican airports as well. So although the title can be, I guess, slightly misleading, especially very misleading for this flight in particular, it still technically counts because there's Mexican airports on there. So, Magic Master, what's up?
Aerolaces 1177. Frequency change approved. Good day. Golf India Bravo Yankee Yankee. You're in an active airspace. Please contact Gallardo approach on 119.0.
Okay,
Aero Mexico 597.
18,000 feet.
14,000. Golf India Bravo Yankee Yankee. Turn left heading 080. Maintain 15,000. Gallardo approach. Aerolaces 1269. With you at 2,100. Turn left heading 080.
Flight time around 1 hour for today. Jason Hill, we've just departed from Puerto, if that's how you pronounce it. I really probably am pronouncing that wrong. I can't speak Spanish, so you know. Thank you. Frequency change approved. Good day. There we go. So we can tune out of this frequency now. There's not a need to be on it anymore. Tune out, and now we just have silence. Ralph, thank you very much for the sub. Airbus or Boeing? I would have to pick Airbus, to be honest. 21,000 feet. Awesome stuff. It's not that bumpy at the moment, so we'll let the passengers wander around, right? Won't keep them in their seats. ATC is on fire. Kudos to them. ATC always try their hardest during these events. I can imagine it's really, really difficult from ATC's perspective. Alphabet X, thank you very much. Right now, we have a 42 knot tailwind, bringing the flight time down to about 51 minutes from where we are, and we're not at cruise yet, so that's definitely going to decrease quite a bit. Seatbelt signs are off. I'm not too sure what the traffic's actually like. I'm going to take a look here. Let's have a look on live flight. I'm not too sure about the traffic in Mexico City at the moment. I don't think it's that bad. There was no traffic there when I spawned in earlier on to prepare for the stream. But that was about an hour ago now, so that could have... Oh, okay. Oh, yes, I'm very wrong. Yes, there's a lot of traffic there now. That's fine. All good. All good. Should be fine. Any work in progress today? Not today. Not today. Right. Almost at cruise. Let's have a look. Mark 0.80 we were going. Let's drop it down to 0.78, like we should be. 516 knots ground speed. What add-on do you use for the main gear touchdown? What do you mean? What add-on do I use for the main gear touchdown? What add-on? There's no add-on. I have to elaborate on that one. Hatim Ali, what's up? Welcome to the stream. VIJP, welcome back. Glad to hear that you love the streams. Okay. The higher you get, the more you should reduce your climb rate. So let's go down to about 2,000 feet per minute now. Oh, really? Dan, did you hear about the eruption in the Pacific? It was near an island called Tonga. Tsunami warnings in America, Chile, Australia, and New Zealand. Underwater volcano eruption. That was today. Tell us more. The mobile pilot, what's up? Welcome. There we go. Leveling off now. Going super fast, 45 minutes flight time. We've been in the air now for about 11 minutes, so yes, as expected, around an hour's flight time. Not too bad. Imagine the MCAS kicks in. Chris Scott, welcome. How's Laura, sorry, and all of the developers? Tarek, they're amazing. They're doing very well. Unfortunately, we don't have any guests on today's stream, but the team are doing just fine. Are you living under a rock? The volcano has been trending. So, if I'm being honest with you, I haven't been on. So, if it's happened today, or yesterday, or the day before, I honestly haven't been on social media a lot. I've been very, very busy with some in real life stuff, should I say, taking care of some bits and bobs. It happened 4 days ago. Happened last week. Wow, how maybe I have been living under a rock. Listening to you, I don't think you have been outside in the last week. Oh no, I have, don't worry. I was in Kingston today, up near Heathrow. There's no underwater volcanoes there though, so geologists say it was like a 1 in 1,000 year occurrence. That's crazy. Wow. Dan, I have your water bottle. It's so good. Do you really? Do you actually have it? Send me a photo on Instagram. That'd be cool to see. I'll give you a tag on my story if you do. If I'm being honest with you, I don't think I've seen your order online. But I don't know. Maybe you do. Maybe I haven't been looking close enough. It was a couple of days ago. The eruption was visible from satellites in space. I need to look into this. I can't believe that. That's mad. Hey Dan, just for clarity, my YouTube name is pronounced literally 𝗲𝗔𝗡𝗃. No hate. Okay, cool. I'll try and pronounce like that in the future. Oh god, 23 has been a member 3 months now. That's insane. I mean, time flies. Again, no pun intended, but it feels like it wasn't that long ago when we introduced channel memberships, but it's been 3 months or so already. That's crazy. What happened to the controller that reported you? I mean, I guess I can tell you. I believe they are no longer IFATC. I believe they may be banned from Infinite Flight in general. There was a little bit more behind it, which I won't discuss anyway, but... Shan Patel, welcome back. Or Sean, if that's how you pronounce it. Nothing's changed? Nope, still the same old Friday night flight streams. Wait, who reported you and why did they do it? There was no actually reason. There was no reason for the violations whatsoever. I believe in total there are around 50 or so users who were given a violation during last Friday's stream. All were removed because they weren't deserved, and they were done simply by somebody trolling. But that shouldn't happen again. Anyway, Takaman's only just clocking on that we're talking about the volcano thing. Now that we're up in the air, and now that we have about, let's have a look here, 22 minutes till the top of the descent. Ask some questions. Ask some questions. Throw them in the chat. Not too many development-related questions because the... okay, hear me out. Right. If we haven't already publicly discussed or mentioned something about an upcoming feature or anything like that, I will not answer it. I'm not allowed, really. I'm not going to say anything about that sort of stuff. But if you've got any questions in general, Q&A questions, whatever, throw them in the chat. Bruce, I'm good, thank you. How are you, Bruce? like for example, a question like, how's the FA-18 going? I can't say anything about that, right? Because we haven't said anything about the FA-18 yet. So, there we go. Dan, where I live, it's more of a Saturday morning flight. Yeah, I know, a Friday night flight doesn't really make much sense, does it? Because it's not a Friday night everywhere in the world. How do I become a member? If anybody is considering becoming a channel member, just simply visit the description of this stream, and you'll be able to find all information relative to that. So, links, descriptions, whatever. And don't worry, if you click the link in the description, it's not going to make you a channel member. It will tell you what it's all about. It will show you the perks which you can gain access to and that good stuff. So, if you're curious, just tap it and find out. Dan, I got a violation in last week's Friday night flight. Sainam, awesome. Thank you very much for the sub. The mobile pilot, did you receive a violation? I mean, I don't know why I'm asking the question, because all violations by that particular controller that night were removed. So if you received a violation from somebody else, I can only imagine that it was because you've done something wrong. Can you please show us the route? Yeah, sure thing. Let's have a look here. We have an escort. There we go. That's the route. Dan, let's do a pyro stream at 𝗖𝗛𝗡𝗟. Pyro would be a really cool one, actually, to fly into. Of course, it's a really, really small airport, and parking's very, very limited. So the only issue that really puts in place is the fact that if we were to fly to Paro, we wouldn't... I mean, the chance of us having somewhere to park is incredibly slim. That's why we tend to avoid really small airports for these big streams, because you will simply love it. And I know it's very exciting for all of you to want to spawn in and fly over us and be featured on the stream. And of course, if we do head to an airport which has, like, let's take Queenstown for example, which has, like, I don't know, 5 gates or something, you're not going to be able to spawn in. It won't make it a very successful stream. So, of course, today we spawned at a smaller type of airport, but there was still a decent amount of gates, just enough to sort of rate limit the amount of users which you could spawn at once. And as you could see, it still was a great outcome. And there was no back taxiing involved, so it was quite ideal, to be honest with you. Sapple, I cannot answer that. I'm sorry. The Exposers, what's up? Hey Dan, it's been a long time. Are you in any VAs? I'm not. I used to be a part of Easy VA, but I honestly didn't like do anything there. I joined and I was like, yeah, this is cool. I'm part of a VA now. Didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I didn't do any EasyJet flights or anything like that. So, are you excited for 22.1? Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's have a look here. Dan, what have you been working on in real life? That's a good question. I won't say anything about that at the moment, but in the coming weeks, I'll be happy to announce what I've been up to in real life. Largest explosion on Earth in a long time. This is really interesting. After this stream, I'm definitely going to take a look into this whole volcano situation. Do you have 22.1 on your iPad? I won't say what build I have on my iPad, but I do have a different build on. Not this. What you're watching right now is the RTM public build. This is the exact same build that you'll be using right now for this flight. But on my other iPads, that's where I do all the cool testing stuff, right? You could say. Simon Webber has been a member now for 3 months. That's awesome. Will there be a lot of 3D airports in 22.1? I don't ask for a specific amount. Simon Webber, I would actually love to answer this question, if I'm being like 100% honest with you. I personally do not know the amount of airports, if there are any, coming in 22.1. I actually don't know. That's something I can ask the team and maybe confirm in like the next stream or something like that. But I don't know. Usually I can announce the actual amount of numbers of airports coming in obviously updates. But I don't know. I really don't know the answer to that one. I'm sorry. Dun, 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 dun. Can we get an outside view? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Let's, we've got 14 minutes till the TOD. In about 10 minutes, I'll go ahead and sort out the giveaway situation, because we'll give away a monk sub today, for those wondering. Oh, look, we have an escort. That's cool. There we go. How's that? Dun, dun, dun. How was your flight to the United States? It was great, actually. It was a really, really cool flight. Flight time, Bah Aviation, welcome back. The flight time for today, from where we are now, is about 29 minutes, so. Have you broken a beta build while testing a new aircraft or something? I haven't. I haven't broken a build. I don't think that's even... I don't know if that's possible, to be honest with you. I haven't broken a build, no. Obviously, you do see some funky things in, like, pre-release builds. But I've never managed to break a build. How did you zoom in on the drone view? Samuel AR, on the free cam, all you have to do, Samuel, not Samuel AR, sorry, but Samuel in general, like this. Just pinch the screen. Simply pinch the screen, like that. Or hold one finger on the right-hand side of the screen and tilt your device, and you get a smooth sort of zooming in and out shot. It's quite cool. Why did you choose 330 for the flight level? Because we're flying east, of course, between 0 and 180 degrees is odd altitudes, IFR cruising altitudes, and just not only that, the real flight flew this at 33,000 feet, so we're just copying the real world flight. Any funny moments while you were testing an aircraft? Yeah, I have had... I think the funniest moment I've had while testing an aircraft is the wings started, like, aggressively going, like, like that. Really bad. And it was quite funny. But that hasn't happened since, so... Like very aggressively shaking. Very aggressively shaking. Hi, Danny. Dan. Yeah, my name's not Danny, but sure, what's up? Yeah, no, Josh, literally. Extreme wing flex, yes, totally. You know them, like, videos you see on YouTube where they, like, animate the planes, the memes you see on Instagram where the plane's wings are flapping like a bird. It literally looked like that. My most common nickname... I don't really have a nickname, to be honest. My name's Daniel, and I get called Dan. Or when I'm at Heathrow, people tend to say Aviator Dan, but nobody says, "Oh, it's Dan." They go, "It's Aviator Dan." I'm like, "Yes, hello." No, I'm not using a yoke to fly. I'm just using the tilting controls. We have 9 minutes till the TOD. Let's go into enable VNAV now, because why not? I've got no frequency. Do you play Clash of Clans? I don't. I never have. I never ever have. Any work in progress photos? If I got £1 for every time somebody asked this, I would be rich. No, none today. None today. No work in progress photos. But a giveaway at least. Pounds or quid? Pounds? Quid? I say pounds more than quid. Why did people say quid? It's just like a British saying, to be honest. I'm not too sure. I mean, that's literally it. Like, just another word for pounds. Quid. Right? There's probably a genuine reason behind it. Some person made the saying up in the past. I don't know the roots of that word, but... Somebody tell me why Dan is not answering my question. Random Ryan 57. I haven't seen your question. I do apologise, actually. Dan, do other people call you other names than Dan, Danny, or Daniel? I never get called Danny. I never ever get called Danny. That Danny is just like, it's just not my name, is it? Like, I guess it is technically a nickname, but nobody ever calls me that. Daniel, that's how people refer to me, to be honest with you. That's what people call me. Aviation 001, what's up? Captain EU is 22.1 coming very soon, or very, very soon. See what I did there? Yes, I see what you did there. And I'm just not going to say. Infinite Flight France, what's up? Oh, Random Ryan 57, will PDX Airport have 3D buildings? I can't say. So I can't answer that question, unfortunately. He's probably a Man U fan. No, I don't really watch football, to be honest. The whole chat proceeds to call Dan Danny from now on. Please don't. When will you go live on your channel next? Mizamil, Memem, what's up? Good to see you here. I'll go live on my channel probably next week. I was going to go live yesterday. I just didn't have the time. I really didn't. TOD in 5. Wow, okay, that's gone quick. Let me go ahead and set up Nightbot for this giveaway. What's your favourite airport? London Gatwick. There's no actually legit reason behind that. I've always liked Gatwick. Let's have a look here. There could be at least like 200 entries. Right. Okay, so channel members have no extra luck on this giveaway. Everybody has an equal chance of winning this giveaway. So, let me explain how it's going to work. If you would like 1 month of Infinite Flight Pro entirely free, all yours, simply add it to your account, all you have to do is type 737 into the chat, and you'll automatically get. That's it. All you have to do is type that into the chat, and I guess yes, you have a 1 in 192 chance of winning. But we'll see how many entries we get here. But yeah, type 737 into the chat for a chance to win 1 month Infinite Flight Pro. Super easy. All you have to do is let the bot do the work. There we go. 66 entries. 71 entries. Just to call out a few, I can see that Bah Aviation, Aviator Hattie has entered. Aviation 35. Who else has entered? Epic Aviation. Gonzo. I have found Infinite Flight Finland has entered. Infinite Flight France. Jack's Vlogs. Jacob. Alfred. Scroll down a bit more. Sammy AR. Looks like we've got loads of entries. Loads and loads of entries. Raphael. Good stuff. Good stuff. 80 entries so far. It's just fun. I always like doing this. Yeah. We'll let it roll for about another minute, and then we'll roll it. Again, if you would like to win, I'll say it once more. If you would like to win, and I'm talking to the 204 people watching live right now, if you'd like to win 1 month of Infinite Flight Pro or multiplayer, entirely free, all you have to do, literally all you have to do, is type 737 into the chat. It's literally as easy as that. No sign-ups or nothing. Literally, all you have to do is type it into the chat. And there you go. You could win, like, something free. And who doesn't like free stuff? So... chat goes crazy. There we go. Okay, right. So we have 100 entries. 101 entries. Give it 30 seconds and we will roll it. So it's your last chance to enter this giveaway. {106 | 106} entries. 𝗘𝗠𝗡𝗘𝗥, see your message. I'm going to pause it before I lose it in the chat. Okay, I can't. I'm sorry, I don't understand that. I really don't understand that language. I do apologize. But {2 | 106}, thank you for being a member for 3 months. That's awesome. 108 entries. We'll do 2 more entries. We'll get it to 110 entries, and then we'll roll it. So again, 1 month for Infinite Flight Pro, entirely free, by typing 737 into the chat. That's all you have to do. There we go. We've got 110 entries. 5, 4, it's exciting. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to roll it. The winner is Simon Webber. Also a channel member, Simon Webber. Congratulations on winning 1 month of Infinite Flight Pro entirely free. Again, everybody, let's get a round of applause in the chat right now. The clapping hand emojis and the party emojis and stuff. You can all stop typing 737 now, right? It's over. It's over. Don't worry though. That's not your only chance of winning 1 month Infinite Flight Pro. Of course, we do a lot of these in quite a few of our streams. So there's always a chance in our future streams. But Simon Webber, if you could leave your forum name in the live chat right now, so I can go ahead and take a photo of that and get in touch with you after the stream ends, that would be awesome. That's just we'll communicate via the Infinite Flight community. That's just the easiest way to, of course, get in touch and discuss this a bit further. But yeah, awesome. And we're literally 5 miles away from our descent. Liberty TV, Draco Productions, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you. There we go, descending to 28,000. It's Simon Webber. Okay, Simon, okay, awesome stuff. If you would actually like to shoot me a message on the forum now, you are more than welcome to. You don't have to wait for me to reach out to you. It's a very easy name to remember, and I've got a photo of your forum name now, so I'll definitely know it's you who's contacting me over there. So yeah, I'll see you over on the forum after the stream. Down we go. CT Guy 1, thank you for the sub. Going to bring my device in front of me again here. Just going to let's actually hop into the flight deck. Just a cool view. Would look like this. {0 | 0}. Let me find out for you. When will we find out the giveaway results? Captain Cameron, we have drawn the giveaway now, and the winner was Simon Webber. Let's have a look at the VNAV stuff here. Down to 28,000, then to 18, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 12, 10. 10,200, then to 8,000. Let's just change that to 10,000 as well. There we go. That makes more sense. Any ATC? Oh, okay. Mexico approach. We're getting quite close now. Two, three left, ILS. I'd imagine we're going to get vectored. There's a lot of aircraft. I mean, something wrong is 1 mile in front of us here, so let's start dropping back. Going 485 knots. If we just reduce our speed to about 270, we should gain some distance between them. Infinite Flight, is this available in Android store? Yes, of course it is. It is. Continuous file display the ILS approach, 2-3 left. There we go. Awesome. Yes, you can download Infinite Flight on Google Play. Aviation 001, welcome to First Officer. Thank you very much for becoming a channel member. Let's have a look. The airport's actually not too busy at the moment. Do you sim brief, Dan, for your flight plans? Actually, it really depends. Samuel, Jabbers, yes. Sometimes I use sim brief, and sometimes I use flight plan database. I mean, it really depends how I'm feeling. If I wanted to be a little bit more professional and get some more statistics on the flight, like fuel, flight time, all that good stuff. If I'm just trying to be realistic in general, I will use SimBrief. But if I'm just trying to grab a quick flight plan, I'll just use flight plan database. It's just much faster to generate a flight plan there. Okay, Butter Zero, good news, yes, we do ship our merch to Africa. Airport is 7,000 feet above sea level. That's actually a really good point. Let's have a little chat about that right now. Mexico City's elevation above sea level is 7,000 feet. So it's not going to affect the aeroplane too much on landing. Of course, we're going to experience a little bit lower performance of from the aircraft. Not much. It's not going to be very noticeable. But if you're taking off from Mexico City, just be aware that you're going to need a little bit more of a takeoff run because of the elevation of the airfield. So maybe an extra stage of flaps and a little bit more power, getting into the air a lot easier. Once I made a mistake of forgetting that I was 7,000 feet above sea level, and I took off in a 777-200. and nearly overshot the runway. I completely forgot. And it was quite embarrassing. That was actually, I think I was staff here at Infinite Flight when that happened too, so it was quite, yeah. I need to slow down. See, right now we're 12,000 feet above ground level. Do not exceed 250 knots. There we go. So already slowing down here.
Venture 504, turn right heading 170.
Turn right heading 170. Winter 504.
American 18, do not exceed 200 knots. Golf Foxtrot Uniform Echo Lima, turn right heading 180. Descend and maintain 12,000. Do not exceed 200 knots. American 18, turn right heading 180.
Really need to start slowing down. There's an aircraft really close to us.
Foxtrot Uniform Echo Lima.
Going to go to 210.
526. Contact Benito Juarez Tower on 118.7.
Of course, now that we're coming into land, I am going to focus on the flying aspect more than the chat again. So that we can, you know, land safely. There we go. Winds are ridiculous on final. That's going to make for a fun landing. If you watched our previous live stream, you'll know that I actually skidded an A220 off the runway. It's the worst landing I have ever done. And theoretically, we shouldn't have landed that A220 at that airport in those winds. I feel like that should have been a diversion situation there.
Turn left heading 210. Descend and maintain 10,000. Maintain 10,000 until established on
Yeah,
the
we're close.
localizer.
We're close.
Clear ILS runway 23
Airport is,
Turn
where's the
right
airport?
heading 210.
It's over there somewhere.
Descend and maintain 10,000.
I believe.
Maintain 10,000 until
Wait, is that
established
it?
on the localizer.
Wait, no.
Clear ILS runway 23 left. Aero Mexico
No, that's another airport. Okay, there we go.
118.
Just in the distance over there.
220. Turn right heading 220. American 18. American 18.
That stream was already doomed, by the way, because of all of the violations. Yeah, everything was going wrong on that stream.
Do not exceed 200 knots. Indonesia 6780. Turn right heading 180. Descend and maintain 12,000. Do not exceed 170 knots. American 18.
What's going on with the spacing here? I'm just going to have a little look. It looks like... Let's go even slower. I'm realistically slow at this point, but we need to create a little bit of spacing between the aircraft in front.
Aero Maces 1269. Winter 504. Turn right heading 250. Descend and maintain 10,000. Maintain 10,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 23 left approach. Speedbird 1 Super. Please follow instructions or you will be reported. Do not exceed 200 knots. Golf Foxtrot Uniform Echo Lima.
Okay.
Mexico approach. Air France 522 Juliet.
Let's add some flaps here.
With you at 15,200. X-ray Alpha India November Delta. Continuous file. Expect the ILS approach runway 23 left at Benito Juarez. Golf
Aero Mexico
Foxtrot
597, 2 miles ahead. Something wrong.
200 knots. Do not exceed 200 knots. Golf Foxtrot Uniform Echo Lima.
Turn right heading 190. Indonesia 6780.
Speedbird 1 Super is 6 nautical miles north of 𝗖𝗛𝗡𝗃 at 15,200.
This company is a joke, still waiting on a whip for the FA-18. In time, you will receive a work-in-progress photo for the upcoming aircraft. Of course, it's still in development, so we'll share stuff, of course, when we're ready to share stuff.
Aero Laces 1177. Turn right heading 190. Descend and maintain 12,000. Air France 522 Juliet Bravo Heavy. Radar contact. Turn right heading 190. Descend and maintain 12,000. Aero Laces 1177.
Look at the escorts right now.
Descend and maintain 10,000. Maintain 10,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 23 left approach.
Let's have a look. Are we descending? Yes, we are.
Requesting descent via Dara 1 Bravo 230 knots. Aeromexico 435.
Still,
X-ray
aircraft
Alpha
really, really close to us.
Do not exceed 250 knots. X-ray Alpha Mike Victor Romeo. Amend flight plan to include ADC preferred start.
How do you know when to start your descent? By using VNAV. So by having a star on your flight plan, the aircraft will automatically descend when it's time to. Hey Dan, how are the winds at Mexico City? I mean, I don't really. They're not too bad at the moment, actually. To be honest with you, we'll see when we're on final how the winds are. I'll let you know there.
Aircraft is too large for this airport. Adjust speed to follow aircraft ahead. American 18.
Are you the owner of Infinite Flight, Mohammed? No, I am not the owner of Infinite Flight. I just focus on community engagement here.
Contact Benito Juarez Tower on 118.55. Air on laces 198. Turn right heading 210. Descend and maintain 12,000. United 234 heavy. Continuous file. Expect the ILS approach runway.
Saying we have about 15 minutes until we touch down.
Roger. United 234 heavy.
I'm going to maintain this speed because we still have 2 miles with the aircraft ahead.
200 knots. X-ray Alpha Mike Victor Romeo. Hold present position at 60,000. Left turns. Do not exceed 260 knots. Do not exceed 200 knots. United 234 heavy. Mexico approach. Victor Tango Sierra Lima Mike. With you at 29.
A220 going wild there.
Air on laces 198. Turn right heading 210.
Minecraft 3799, welcome to the stream.
Left turn. X-ray Alpha Mike Victor Romeo. JetBlue 910 Victor Alpha.
Dan, what's the name of your personal channel? My personal channel, for those wondering now that it's been asked, small plug. My personal channel is Aviator Dan. Aviator Dan. And you will see this logo as my channel logo.
Golf India Bravo Yankee Yankee. Turn left heading 020. Turn left heading 020. Golf India Bravo Yankee Yankee. Victor Tango Sierra Lima Mike. Radar contact. Say approach request. Victor Tango Sierra Lima Mike is 30 nautical miles southwest of 𝗖𝗛𝗔𝗡𝗘𝗟 at 27,500 feet. Requesting ILS approach anywhere.
Loving the stream, Dan. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. It's been quite a fun one. The scenery is really, really nice here today, actually. I'm going to use flaps 15. It seems like we're pitching up quite a bit.
Maintain 10,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared
Jason
ILS
Hill, take care.
approach.
Thank you for stopping by.
Aero Mexico 597. Turn right heading 220. Descend and maintain 12,000.
Turn right heading 220. Descend and maintain 12,000. Aero Mexico 597.
Victor Tango Sierra.
Landing lights, seatbelts actually, and landing lights can now come on.
Expect the ILS approach runway 23 left at Benito Juarez. Roger. Victor Tango Sierra Lima Mike. Golf India Bravo Yankee Yankee. Climb and maintain 15,000. Climb and maintain 15,000.
Let's do this.
India Bravo Yankee
Let's
Yankee.
do this. Still 2 miles with
435.
Aero Mexico 597 there. It depends. They could be going into different runway. Oh, looks like we're going to be told to turn right at some point. Let's slow down again. Turn right 230. And then down to 12,000. Down we go. We're on the ILS for 23 left. So if we just open this up here, runways 23 left is there at the bottom. Set nav 1, we're all good to go. Set the source to nav 1. Hey Dan, are you epic in this game? I don't know. Am I epic in this game? Dan, there's still membership meetings on your channel. Unfortunately not, no. Those were scrapped a long time ago.
Aero Mexico 597. Turn left heading 200.
Aero Mexico 190 is 25 nautical miles southwest of 𝗖𝗛𝗡𝗘𝗟 at 22,600 feet. Requesting GPS approach.
Escorts are crazy at the moment.
United 234 heavy. Turn left heading 100. Descend and maintain 13,000. Air on laces 198. Continuous file. Air on laces 177. Descend and maintain 10,000. Maintain
Okay, let's have a look.
10,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 23 left approach.
Okay, 4 miles with something Wong. That's great. Turn left 200.
Turn right heading 230. Descend and maintain 12,000.
Are you landing 23 left or 23 right? 23 left.
Aero Mexico 435. JetBlue 910 Victor Alpha. Turn right heading 220.
So many escorts today. Make some cool screenshots.
Turn right heading 220. JetBlue 910 Victor Alpha. Golf India Bravo Yankee Yankee. Turn left heading 180. Turn left heading 180. Golf India Bravo Yankee Yankee. Mexico approach.
Let's see. Let's take a look at the line behind us.
46. With you at 29,000.
Awesome stuff.
X-ray Alpha India November Delta. Do not exceed 230 knots. Aero Mexico
Dan, do you play Microsoft Flight Simulator? Yes, I do occasionally.
ILS approach runway 23 left at Benito Juarez.
Black Spike Fish, what's up?
31 nautical miles southeast of Querétaro Intercontinental at 29,000.
Going to try and spot you. Awesome stuff.
ILS approach any runway at Benito Juarez.
Roger. Aero Mexico 190.
How many people watching? 172 people watching.
Aeron Laces 1177. Contact Benito Juarez Tower on 118.55. Turn left heading 020. Aero Mexico 748. Mexico approach. Finner 4 Super. With you at 12,300. Contacting Benito Juarez Tower on 118.55.
Captain Walt, what's up?
Aeron Laces 1177. Mexico approach. Aeron
Hey Dan, have you ever made a flight featuring Kuwait International Airport? Tarek, no, we haven't on a stream, I don't think, but stay tuned because there might be in the near future.
229. Hold present position at flight level 180. Right turns.
Don't know, what's your other channel? I just noticed it was you. Nice. Yep, I stream at 2 places, on the Infinite Flight channel and my own channel. Dan, you know Swiss 001? Yes, I do know. I do know him.
Unable. Aero Mexico 190.
Right, winds again. Not too bad. The winds aren't too bad. That could change.
Descend and maintain 12,000. Aeron Laces 1269. Aeron Laces 198. Contact Benito Juarez. Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November.
Continuous files.
Continuous file. Aero Mexico 597. Turn right heading.
Let's
250.
activate this leg here.
Maintain 10,000. Maintain 10,000. On the localizer. Cleared ILS
LNAV coming on.
23 left approach.
Turn right heading 250. Descend and maintain 10,000. Maintain 10,000 until established on the localizer. Clear aisles runway 23 left. Aero Mexico 597.
Aero Mexico 19 Alpha Bravo. Do not exceed 170 knots.
Thank you. Aero Mexico
There we go.
597.
I'm just going to monitor Aero Mexico 597 in front. If they reduce their speed, then of course I should reduce mine as well, otherwise we'll end up catching up with them. So I'm just going to monitor that.
Aero Mexico 329. Amend flight plan to
We could have a go around. I don't know.
Aero Mexico 146.
Depends really.
Continuous
Hopefully
file.
not. I'm not really in the mood for a go around, to be honest.
Benito Juarez. Air China 2472. You're in an active airspace. Please contact
Yes,
Mexico
the chat is
approach on
slightly delayed. Or I mean, the playback of the stream is delayed. The chat isn't delayed for me, but for those watching, you'll have around a 10 or so second delay on your end.
2024. Good day.
Do not exceed 250 knots. Aero Mexico 146. Aero Mexico 597. Descend and maintain 10,000. Maintain 10,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 23 left approach.
Do not exceed 200 knots. Aero
Okay.
Mexico 190.
Contacting Benito Juarez Tower.
Going to
on 118.
probably slow down in just a second.
JetBlue 910 Victor Alpha. X-ray Alpha India November Delta. Turn right heading 220. Descend and maintain 12,000. Golf India Bravo Yankee Yankee. Turn right heading 220.
Dan, what setup do you use?
Descend and maintain 12,000.
Quite a big one, to be honest. If you have
Turn right heading 020.
Shaw MV7, I believe.
Continuous file.
2 monitors, keyboard and mouse, obviously. Canon M50 for a camera. Descend, maintain 10,000. Maintain 10,000 to establish on the localizer cleared ILS 23 left approach. There we go. So, down to 10,000 we go. Slowing down now. Let's slow to 150. Watching the speed of Aeromexico 597 in front.
Turn right heading 180. Descend and maintain 12,000. Turn right heading 180. Descend and maintain 12,000. Victor Tango Sierra Lima Alpha Victor Delta Alpha Nova.
Over to tower on 118.55.
Tower on 118.55.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll call inbound, landing on the ILS 23 left.
Aero Laces 1177. Cross runway 23 right.
There we go, number 423 left, cleared to land.
Runway 23 left. Cleared.
Dan's got like 5 escorts on landing. Yeah. Awesome, 4 miles from the aircraft ahead now, looking good.
Aero Laces 198. Exit runway when able and contact ground. Please expedite. Traffic on final. Aero Laces 1177. Contact Benito Juarez ground on
Runway in sight.
121.85. Contacting Benito Juarez ground on 121.85.
Going to line up with the runway now. How was New York? Yeah, New York was great. New York was amazing.
Laces 198. Hold short of runway 23 left. Aero Laces 198. Disregard last message.
Leveling off at 10,000 feet. Very, very soon.
Runway 23 right.
And then we'll shortly disengage the autopilot and fly by hand.
23 right. Cleared for takeoff. Aero Laces 198. Stay on my frequency.
There we go. We're in line with the runway.
Runway 23 right. Formula 7665. Benito
I don't use a joystick or any flight controls. I just use the tilt controls of Infinite Flight.
east at 10,400 feet. Inbound for landing. Requesting runway 23 left.
Benito Juarez Tower. Aero Mexico 435
Okay.
is 14 nautical miles to the northeast of 10,900 feet.
Keep going, Dan. I will, don't worry. Let's do this.
23 left. Experimental 427. Contact Mexico approach on 119.75.
There we go. Looking good. So I'm going to disengage the autopilot just around now.
Experimental 427.
Benito Juarez Tower. Air France 5.
Going to pitch down slightly.
Bravo Heavy is 10 nautical miles to the northeast of
9.2 miles out. When we get to about 6 miles out, we'll drop our landing gear and go full flaps.
Aero Laces 198. Cross runway 23 right. JetBlue 910 Victor Alpha. Exit runway when able. Contact ground on the taxiway.
Crossing runway 23 right, Aero Laces 198.
Aero Laces 198. Contact Benito Juarez ground on 121.85.
Contacting Benito Juarez ground on 121.85, Aero Laces 198.
Nice. F22 there.
Juliet Bravo Heavy. Contact Mexico approach on 119.75. Contacting Mexico approach on 119.75.
Just hold off that descent there. Might need a bit more trim here.
Vagina 7665. Disregard last message. JetBlue 910 Victor Alpha. Cross runway 23 right.
Contacting Mexico departure on 120.5. Formula 7665.
Thanks, MJP.
Mexico 435. Number 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's getting a little bit bumpy now. It's getting... Oh, okay. No. It is windy. I take that back. We're getting a little windy here.
Mexico 435.
Okay. All right.
Charlie Romeo Charlie Foxtrot, ready for departure at runway.
All of a sudden, we're swaying around quite a bit.
Aero Mexico 435.
Okay, gears coming down. Full flaps.
I'm sorry. Aero Mexico 435. JetBlue 910 Victor Alpha.
Bruno, thanks for the sub.
Benito Juarez ground on 121.85. Echo Charlie Romeo Charlie Foxtrot. Runway 23 right. Cleared for takeoff.
Slight crosswind.
Experimental 427. Please follow instructions.
Here's the takeoff, runway 23 right, Echo Charlie.
History repeats itself.
Experimental 427.
No, Siri, I wasn't talking to you.
Mexico approach on 119.75.
Contacting Mexico 275. Experimental 427.
Contacting Benito Juarez ground on 121.85, JetBlue 910 Victor Alpha. Benito Juarez Tower, Aeromlaces 1269, inbound on the ILS runway 23 left. Thinner 4 super, go around, make right traffic runway 23 left. Aero Mexico 597, exit runway when able and contact ground. Please expedite. Traffic
Wow, it's
final.
bumpy.
Going around, thinner 4 super.
Come on, I don't need to go around here. Let's re-establish that approach.
Benito Juarez ground on 121.85.
Wilco, Aero Mexico 597.
Contacting Benito Juarez ground on 121.85, November 4501 Tango.
Finner 4 Super. Contact Mexico approach on 119.75. Contacting Mexico approach on 119.75.
A little low.
Echo Charlie Romeo Charlie Fox.
Oh, good.
Please expedite. Aero Mexico 597. Please expedite.
I'm sorry, Aero Mexico 597.
Aero Laces
Wow.
1269. Number 3. Runway 23 left.
100.
Clear to
100
land.
feet.
Number 3. Clear to land. Runway 23 left.
40.
Aero Laces 1269.
20.
Aero Mexico 597. Stay on my frequency. Aero Mexico
Ouch.
597.
Okay, right, we're down.
Runway 23 right.
Crossing runway 23 right, Aero Mexico 597.
Echo Charlie Romeo Charlie Foxtrot.
To be honest,
Contact Mexico departure.
I don't think I could have done any better than that in these sort of conditions.
Aero Mexico 19 Alpha Bravo, inbound on the ILS runway 23 left.
Alpha Victor Delta.
Unable to turn and contact ground. Expedite. Awesome. Turn left here. Yeah, well, centerline 100 out of 100,000. Centerline wasn't the best.
Aero Mexico
There we go.
597. Contact Benito Juarez ground on 121.85.
Laps coming up. Trim can go to neutral.
Benito Juarez ground,
And we will contact grounds.
5, Aero Mexico
Grounds.
597.
Request taxi to parking.
Aero
Lights coming off. APU coming on.
Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November. Taxi to parking.
Taxi to parking at your discretion.
Benito
Okay.
Juarez ground, Aero Mexico 5.
Taxiing to parking, Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November.
JetBlue 910 Victor Alpha. Good way to
Do, do,
aircraft
do,
ahead.
do, do,
Good
do.
way to aircraft. JetBlue 910
230 people watching live. It's awesome. It's a great number. Thank you very much for stopping by, everybody.
At your discretion.
Taxiing to parking, Aero Mexico 597.
Bit of a wiggly taxiway here.
Lufthansa 499 Heavy. Pushback approved.
Good luck to everybody else doing that that landing there. It's quite challenging. It's generally it's not as windy as Riga when we landed there last week.
To aircraft.
But yeah, I mean, it's definitely a challenge.
Emirates 980.
Benito Juarez ground. Charlie Foxtrot Alpha.
I was secretly secretly wishing for a go around, said Jamie. To be honest with you, if I'm being open and honest, going around was definitely at the front of my mind for a split second on that. On the short final there, it was getting very, very bumpy. I was losing the center line, and I thought, nope, I've committed to it now. I might as well try it. If, of course, I was being swayed off the runway
Charlie
in the
Foxtrot
flare,
Alpha Bravo 10.
then I would have full power and went around. But we didn't. We touched down. It was pretty decent.
Benito Juarez ground. Aero Mexico 435. Request taxi to parking. Benito Juarez ground. Aero Mexico 329. Ready for pushback with information hotel. Benito Juarez ground.
What's up? Busy airport. Busy airport. I don't visit this airport a lot, but it's definitely a cool one to take a look at. It's quite a long taxi to parking, to be honest with you. But my theory about stream durations is actually, I mean, I've streamed so much that I kind of have a basic understanding of how long they'll last anyway, but like I said, when a flight's around 1 hour long, which in this case it was 1 hour and 6 minutes, a stream usually is about 2 hours long. All you have to do is add an hour, and in this case we've been streaming now for 1 hour and 47 minutes. So by the time the stream ends, pretty spot on, to be honest with you. It should be around a 2 hour stream.
435. Taxi to parking. At your discretion.
Thank you. Good day. Aeromexico 597.
Benito Juarez Ground. Aeronaces 126.
Virgin Atlantic A330.
Taxi to parking. Taxiing to parking. Aeromexico 435.
Taxiing to runway 231. Lufthansa 499.
Charlie Foxtrot Alpha Bravo Tango. Please follow instructions or you will be recorded.
Benito Juarez Ground. Lufthansa 2404 Heavy. Ready for
Taxi straight down.
information hotel. Requesting runway 231.
Days go full throttle right now. No, not a chance. Not a chance. Let's go.
Ready for pushback.
No.
Benito Juarez Ground. Aeromexico 324. Ready for pushback with information hotel. Aeronaces 1269. Taxi to parking. At your discretion. Taxiing to parking. Aeronaces 1269. Aeromexico 324. Please amend flight plan to include
There's a lot of aircraft behind me. Oh, the 757 and the Viva Aerobus is behind us. Seeing your unrealism in Mexico is painful for me. I do apologize. I'm not from Mexico. I wouldn't really know the procedures in this area of the world. I do know, though, that Aeromexico do park at this terminal, I believe. So at least I'm doing something right.
Lufthansa 2404 Heavy.
Delta 320. Pushback approved. Pushback approved. Delta 320. Aeromexico 19 Alpha Bravo.
I'm in free cam and got absolutely scared when you did full throttle. I can imagine that was loud.
Benito Juarez Ground. Lufthansa Cargo 372 Heavy. Ready for pushback with information hotel. Lufthansa Cargo 372
Okay,
Heavy.
right, here we go.
Pushback approved.
Ah! No! No! No, come on!
Pushback approved. Aeromexico
Great.
372.
It's the inevitable. People like to do that. You guys love to do that when I go to park. Yeah, you get the yes, they're just sinking into the floor. I'm just going to assume that they've left because I was pulling into the parking spot, right? There we go. We'll stop about... Oh, here. There we go. Awesome. Right, let's shut the aircraft down. There's an EasyJet. There's an EasyJet in Mexico.
Benito Juarez Ground. Air Baltic 442. Ready for pushback
There we go.
with information hotel.
There we go.
Requesting runway 23 right.
Benito Juarez Ground. Lufthansa 2404 Heavy. Ready to taxi with information hotel.
Air Baltic 442. Please
Awesome.
amend flight plan
Right.
to include
Shut the aircraft down then.
Standard instrument departure.
Beacon lights coming off.
Lufthansa 2404 Heavy. Taxi to
Seatbelts.
runway 23
Passengers have
right.
magically disembarked the aircraft now.
Ready.
Taxiing to runway 23 right.
Battery and APU, whatever. There we go. The aircraft's now cold and dark. Awesome stuff. Welcome to Mexico City, everybody. That was a great flight. Flight time again of 1 hour 6 minutes. It's time to actually go and look at the replay for that. That was a fun one. Take a look at the takeoff. Also take a look at the landing. And after that, we'll wrap up the stream. So, with that being said, let's just quickly end the flight. Got 874 XP. Nice. Very nice. Give me 2 seconds and we'll hop into the replay.
Aeromexico 0435. Continue taxi. Aero Mexico 324. Pushback approved.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ready to push back to Information Hotel.
No work in progress photo today. Okay. Look, okay, so I spawned in that early that if you look at the bottom of the screen, I was actually spawned in and sitting on the ground for longer than I was in the air for that stream. Nice. Let's watch this take off.
Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November. Runway 22. Cleared for
Okay, there we go. Clear for takeoff.
experimental 427. Fall short of runway
Good question. I'm not too sure if you can hear me right now because it's very loud, but what was the question? Why did the ad say all servers, but you're just in the expert server? Because the Friday night flight in general is on all servers. You can fly it on any server you want, but the main event is on the expert server.
small aircraft. Please only request
Oh, that was a really nice takeoff. That was a really nice takeoff.
500 November. Runway 22. Clear to land. Number
I'll take that.
runway 22. Thank you. Mach 00 November.
Time for the landing
JetBlue
and all of the
Alpha
escorts.
Victor Alpha. Contact Benito Juarez ground on 121.85.
See the wind kicking in now.
Experimental 427. Please follow instructions. Experimental
Okay,
427.
so shout out to our captain and superfan channel members: 𝗠𝗘𝗠𝗕𝗥𝗦𝗛, TRC, Jedi, Captain EU, Josh Nelson, Daniel, Korean Fox, Nick, Masterson, The Aviation, Hector, Josh K, Owen Aero _Aviation 1, Captain Sky Marshal, Golf Hotel Alpha Zulu Bravo, Grab, Walker, Bartlett, Sam Voigt, Sinkline, Santiago for Fun, Simon Weber, sorry, Gonzo, and Crazy B. Thank you very much for being captains and superfans, and of course, thank you to everybody as well on hold up, forgot on it. There we go, right there on First Officer. There we go. And Simon Weber again, congratulations if you're still here on winning 1 month in for the Flight Pro. I'll message you on the forum. Look at this. It was like so unsteady, but like I was trying my best to try and fight the winds here. Look at it, it's crazy. Escorts are too loud.
Echo Charlie Romeo Charlie Foxtrot. Contact Mexico departure on 120.5.
Yeah, it was Ryanair-y, I guess, right? There we go. That was the landing. I tried my best. Anyway, that that brings this Friday night flight to an end. Not the event in general. The event will still go on, but that brings this stream to an end. Thank you very much for stopping by this Friday. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one. And of course, I'll see you in our next stream. Have a fantastic weekend, everybody. Keep the dirty side down, and I will see you in the next one. Good night, everyone.
Please expedite. Traffic on final. Aeromexico 597, please expedite.
Wilco, Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November.